check, check. Check, 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 check. Check, 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 check. Check, 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 check. 1, 2, 1, 2. Check, 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 check. Check, 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 check. Check, 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 check. 1, 2. 1, 2, test, test. Test, test, test. No word. Check, 1, 2, test, test, 1, 2, 1, 2, test. 1, 2, test, test, 1, 2, 1, 2, test. 1, 2, check, check, check. 1, 2, test. Test, 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 test. 1, 2. Test, test, test. That's good.
test, 1, 2, 3. Test, 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 test, 1, 2, 3. You good? Test, test, 1, 2, 3. Test, test. Test, test, 1, 2, 3. Test, test, 1, 2, 3.
Good evening and welcome to the 2024 Marshalltown Community College Commencement Ceremony. Guests that are unseated, please move to the Babe Harder Gymnasium to view the commencement ceremony there. Again, guests that are unseated, please move to the Babe Harder Gymnasium to view the commencement ceremony there. At this time, we ask that you please silence your cell phones and enjoy the 96th Marshalltown Community College Commencement Ceremony. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 2024 Marshalltown Community College Commencement Ceremony. We ask that you please silence your phones and take your seats, for in 15 short minutes, we will start our ceremony. Any unseated guest is asked to please move to the Babe Harder Gymnasium to take a seat in there to watch the ceremony. Thank you for participating in our graduates' cherished moments and enjoy your evening. ladies and gentlemen. At this time, we ask that you please find your seats, as we are less than 10 minutes away from the start of your commencement ceremony. Please silence your phones now and prepare for the 96th commencement ceremony at Marshalltown Community College. Good evening and welcome to the 2024 Marshalltown Community College Commencement Ceremony. At this time, we ask that you find your seat. If you are unable to find a seat, please move into the Babe Harder Gymnasium, where there are plenty of seats to participate in the ceremony. Again, we ask that you please find your seat, and if you are unable to find your seat, that you make your way into the Babe Harder Gymnasium. Thank you, and enjoy the 96th commencement ceremony of Marshalltown Community College. At this time, we ask that you please silence your phone as our ceremony is about to start.
Good evening. Welcome to Marshalltown Community College's 96th annual commencement ceremony. Before we begin, please take a moment to silence your cell phones. Now please remain standing for the singing of the national anthem performed by the Marshalltown High School National Anthem Singers.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. Special thanks again to the MHS singers. Hello, I'm Robin Lilienthal, and I have the privilege of being the provost of Marshalltown Community College. So I get the honor of welcoming you, our 2024 graduates, your friends and family, and our faculty and staff to this wonderful celebration. What a joyous occasion it is. I would like to take a moment to recognize some special guests. I ask that our commencement presenters here on the stage please stand briefly as I call your name. Iowa Valley Community College District Governing Board of Directors, Ms. Amber Danielson. IVCCD President, Dr. Ann Hauser-Boyens. Dean of Academic Affairs, Dr. Vincent Boyd. Dean of Iowa Valley Grinnell, Mr. Ashton Beek. Faculty Senate President, Dr. Ramona Linville. And commencement speaker, Ms. Nikita McNamee. Marshalltown Community College prides itself on being a military-friendly college, and we have been recognized as a top military-friendly school for over a decade. This evening, we acknowledge the extra dedication of our graduates who have served in the United States military with their wearing a red, white, and blue honor cord. Would our active military service and veterans graduates please stand for recognition? Now, would all active, reserve, and veteran audience members, faculty, and staff also please stand for recognition? Thank you all for your service. Oprah Winfrey has said, "Follow your passion. It will lead you to your purpose." Never has that statement rung truer for me than it does at this point in my life. I hope that each of you maintains people, causes, and activities in your lives that you are passionate for and about. For 30 years, I've followed my passion for creating the most valuable and meaningful experience for our college students. When I was a naive 18-year-old work-study student in the career placement office at my alma mater, I learned that you could make a career out of working each and every day with college students. So I thought to myself, how cool is that? How lucky would I be to get paid to work at a college? So I began following a path of education and training that became my career passion. That passion led me to working with college students across the state of Iowa. But for the past 23 and a half years, my purpose has been serving the students, faculty, and staff right here at Marshalltown Community College and Iowa Valley Grinnell. Well, tonight, I'm taking another step in my life because like each of you, class of 2024, I am graduating since I'm retiring from my position as provost here at MCC at the end of June. As I reflect on 3 decades of passionately and purposefully serving students, I realize that without the support of the faculty who made me stretch my thinking, without the support of the staff who buoyed my experience, and without the support of loved ones who know me best, I wouldn't be standing here before you leading a community college commencement one last time. So, fellow graduates, I hope you are leaving us tonight like I left my alma mater, with the knowledge, the skills, and the confidence to take on your own passions so that you discover your own purpose and get to experience the honor, privilege, and great joy of an amazing career like I've had here at Marshalltown Community College and Iowa Valley Grinnell. Regardless of the next steps that will lead to your life's purpose, we are thrilled to have been such a small part of your life's experience and pleased to celebrate you this evening. Tonight, we are recognizing an amazing and diverse group of men and women. In fact, 510 fall, spring, and summer graduates are receiving their shiny new Marshalltown Community College credentials. For some of you, that journey began directly after high school graduation. There are even a few of you who are about to walk across this stage at college before your high school graduation. And for others, it has been an indirect path that may have included raising a family or pursuing a previous career. Please be assured that you can count on your newly minted certificates, diplomas, and degrees to assist you in reaching your purpose as you transfer to another higher education institution or as you enter the workforce. Regardless of your next journey, I hope that you will always look fondly upon your time at MCC or IVG and believe that it has led you to great passions. So let's enjoy this celebratory evening. Now, Mr. Ashton Beek, Dean of Iowa Valley Grinnell, will introduce our commencement speaker.
Good evening. It is my pleasure to introduce this year's commencement speaker. In recent years, we've been blessed to have to look no further than our own student body to find someone so inspiring and deserving of this honor. This year is certainly no different. Nikita McNamee is a talented, dedicated, compassionate, and humble scholar. You will all get just a taste of it tonight, but her brilliance truly shines in her writing. Her instructors are consistently astounded by the complexity and originality of her thought process and her already distinctive prose skills. Nikita is a dedicated scholar who is both thoughtful and enthusiastic in class, and just as impressively, encourages those around her with her attentive listening and authentic empathy. However, if you ask Nikita about her accomplishments, her genuine humility might mask just how much of a rock star she really is. But thankfully, I get the opportunity to boast on her behalf. A first-generation student from Melbourne, Iowa, Nikita is a member of the Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society and was named to their All-Iowa academic team. She was also named the Outstanding Student in Literature, Creative Writing, and Composition by the MCC English Department staff, faculty. And hot off the press, Nikita has been selected as Iowa's only recipient for the Jack Kent Cook Foundation Scholarship. This is a highly competitive award given to just 60 students across the nation and will help support her as she continues her academic journey at the University of Iowa studying English and creative writing. We are all so proud of what she has already accomplished and are very excited to see what amazing achievements are in store for her future. Please join me in welcoming Nikita McNamee.
Good evening, everyone. We live in a time where much about our circumstances encourages us to feel helpless. Things such as economic hardships, inequality, and political tensions highlight our day-to-day struggles, burdening us to levels none of us should have to experience. As you sit here today, I'm sure many people around you feel overwhelmed at times. There's not enough time in the day, yet the future feels more like a sense of dread looming over you. What if I don't have enough money to pay for this? What if I lose an opportunity I've been fighting for? Am I truly safe where I am at now? There was a time where this was my own day-to-day experience. You see, I deal with what is possibly the most annoying of fear disorders, agoraphobia. If you look it up now, you'll find that Google defines it as simply a fear of open or public spaces. However, it hinges on very specific fears for me. Fears that have led me to be afraid to even leave my house for much of my life. Sorry, I lost my place. It makes me a paranoid person. If friends or family members don't get back to me fast enough when they're away from home, I find myself obsessively searching for car accidents or even public shootings. It makes me look behind me as I walk anywhere. It makes me prepare myself for the worst possible circumstances. Now, I don't know how many people can relate to this. It's not the rarest phobia to have, but most people haven't even heard of it. However, what I do think people can relate to is anxiety in general, right? According to the Anxiety and Depression Association of America, the amount of people who experience social anxiety as well as general anxiety numbers to about 21.8 million people in America. That's without considering things such as panic disorders, specific phobias, OCD, or even PTSD, which, when combined, affects an estimated 16.6% of people in the United States. That's 35.5 million people. So when you consider this, a lot of us here probably experience some form of anxiety, at least at some point of our lives. And it could be from anything. While most disorders under this umbrella are more disabling than everyday stress might be, that everyday stress is no joke either. Something many community college students, as well as their families, often experience is economic insecurity. Most people in the United States as a whole live paycheck to paycheck, after all, and those numbers aren't looking much better as the years go on. However, when I spoke to my peers, I found that the source of much of their anxiety comes from their performance in classes. Now, we're pretty lucky. The staff here is insanely supportive, and if we're struggling, all we really have to do is reach out. But it's not that easy for many people. Despite grades being on our minds most of the time, it's scary to speak out to professors. What if we're just bothering them? What if they're too busy and I wasted the mental energy it took to talk to them? This was, and often still is, something I concern myself with regularly. See, I'm someone that has many questions. I don't like being uncertain because it makes my chances of messing up even higher. Most people probably relate to that. If we could just have guidance, we would probably do a lot better. However, I urge people to consider those statistics I mentioned earlier. I get if you tune them out, believe me, but they're extremely relevant. Summing them up, they basically state that an extremely large chunk of the population experiences anxiety in some form or another. So it's really no wonder that most students are afraid of speaking to their professors directly. I don't blame people at all. But even with that in mind, let me let you in on a little secret. Professors love when you reach out. Even if it takes up time in their day, even if it gives them more to do, they would rather you succeed than not. Now, why am I bringing this up at a graduation ceremony? Well, this is a community college, first of all. Now, there are a lot of people here for trades, and props to you all. We need more people doing that. And just to get a show of hands, how many people are here for trades in the graduate pool? Nice. The thing is, though, lots of people plan to transfer here after today. And whether you end up in a state school or somewhere private, you will eventually need to learn how to speak to your professors. Even if you aren't going to a four-year after today, you could certainly use this advice. Perhaps you're on a job site or in a hospital, shout out to our nurses, and you're struggling with something. Speaking of, how many people here are planning to become a nurse? That's awesome. We really need you all. However, even if you aren't a nurse, let's say you're working and you forget how to do something exactly. Some jobs require that. And if you aren't sure, you can end up messing up something severely. So, what will you do? Suffer in silence? I really think the ideal of asking for help is one that can help anyone, especially because we will all end up in a new environment after this one. As much as you worry about annoying people, you'll have a job to do, whether that'll be starting a construction job, interning at a marketing department, or starting studies in a bachelor's program. This might seem like tough love, but something I needed to learn immediately upon enrolling here. Like most people starting college, the process of schooling was confusing to me. I did online school beforehand, once again, like most people here, though I joined before the pandemic, and the transition back from online to so-called brick-and-mortar schooling was grueling, especially for someone with agoraphobia. At the time, my primary intention was to complete at least 2 years here. This might seem like a simple task to some when you consider I didn't even quantify what sort of grades I wanted to get, but to many it's a genuine struggle. This is true even for people without mental disorders, and even more true for us first-generation college students. I'm gonna ask again. Let's see how many of you guys are first-generation college students. Me too. Shout out to us, right? A lot of us didn't even know where to start when we got here. Even if our parents had college experience beforehand and tried to help, things are certainly a lot different for us than they were for them. It can often feel like we're going at things alone because of this, but that's something else people need to unlearn. We are never alone. Even when you feel like it, even when life isn't going your way, and even when depression tells you you are, you're not. You always have other people. You just need to learn how to reach out to them. And to do so, you must learn to be courageous. That's the cornerstone of what I'm saying, right? Courage. From my experiences to yours, a lot of us need to learn how to be brave. In coming to school in the first place, we have to learn to be brave. And even bringing ourselves to leave the house, we need to be brave. And in fighting for our futures, we need to learn how to be brave. We're taking risks every day after all. So even in a time where things seem helpless, even in a time where we're told to be completely and utterly afraid, we must learn to be brave. That is what I've learned from my experiences here at MCC, and that is what we must all learn as we move forward. To MCC's faculty and staff, to my family and to my partner, and to my therapist and to the friends I made here, I thank you all for helping me get to where I am today. Without you all, I'm not sure I would have been able to find the courage I needed to make this far. I would especially like to thank my dad. He's moved heaven and earth to support me in any way I can think of. From supporting me financially to being the shoulder I always knew I could cry on. I'm happy to say I'm incredibly proud to be his daughter. Thank you sincerely from the bottom of my heart. To my advice My advice to all of you is this. While this is your day, and you certainly deserve to feel proud of yourself, take some time to thank those in your lives who made this day possible, even if that just refers to yourself. Congratulations to the class of 2024, and good luck on the rest of your journeys.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Vincent Boyd. I'm the Dean of Academic Affairs, and now I have to follow Nikita. So you just made my job a little more tougher, but it was a great speech, and let's give her one more big round of applause. So tonight I stand before you, I get to recognize our highest achieving students. And this year, we have 6 students between Iowa Valley Grinnell and Marshalltown Community College who've been named to the All-Iowa Academic Team. This is the highest honor bestowed upon community college graduates by the Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society. And for students to be considered for this award, they're nominated by faculty and they endure a lengthy application process. Final selections are made by our campus advisors, and the students are actually awarded their certificates this past spring down in Des Moines, but now we're going to recognize them. So, honorees, when I call your name, please stand and remain standing. The first IVG recipient of the All-Iowa Academic Team is Riley Clampett. Well, I guess Riley's not here, but let's congratulate Riley anyway. Riley is graduating, thank you. Riley is graduating from our gunsmithing technology program. Our second IVG recipient is Ashlyn Graff. Okay, Ashlyn's not here. Okay. Ashlyn has future plans that include pursuing a degree in elementary education at Northern Iowa University. Our third recipient from IVG is Sierra Vaverka. I hope I pronounced it correctly. Oh, there she is. All right. Sierra has future plans that include pursuing a degree in family services with a minor in mental health counseling from Northern Iowa University. And our final recipient from IVG is Kale Weiss. Kale here? Okay, well, let's give a big round of applause for Sierra. All right, our first MCC recipient, we all know her. Her name is Nikita McNamee. Please stand. And so when Ashton introduced her, he said everything about her that I was going to say. So I'm just going to say that she's going to go off to a 4-year institution, and she has the ultimate goal of becoming an English professor. All right. Our second MCC recipient is Elle Sheets. I know she's here. There we go. Elle has future plans that include studying at Iowa State University and also working to restore and protect our environment. Thank you very much. All right, we're also going to recognize some of our other high-achieving students. So, students who achieved a perfect grade point average of 4.0 are recognized in your programs. One, they have on gold honor cords, and they have 2 stars next to their name in the program. So, with the students with a 4.0 GPA, please stand and remain standing. All right. Now, our next level of high achievement, please stay up. Come on, stand up. He did not. All right. So, our next level are students who had a 3.5 to a 3.9 GPA, and they have on gold honor cords, but they have 1 star next to their name. With our students with a 3.5 to 3.9 GPA, please stand and remain standing. You may be seated. And final recognition goes to all of the students in our Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society. These students have gold stoles and a diamond next to their names. Will you please stand and be recognized? All right, thank you very much. On behalf of the faculty and staff at Marshalltown Community College and Iowa Valley Grinnell, I want to congratulate all of you on your outstanding achievements. Thank you.
Okay, so for those that don't know me, again, my name is Ramona Linville, and I am the Faculty Senate President and get the honor of recognizing some people who are going to be retiring and leaving us with an honorary degree. But before I do that, I just want to take just a minute and congratulate all of the graduates today. You know, some of you come from backgrounds where this is your first time at college. Some of you are in the trades. Some of you are very high excelling. But I want you to all be proud of the degrees that you have, right? Don't let anybody tell you that your degree is not worth anything or that it's not important. It absolutely is. And look at the kind of excellence that's been demonstrated tonight with all of the students. You have faculty that love and support you and that want to see you succeed. So don't be strangers in letting us know how you're doing in your life as well. Okay, so back to why I'm really here, right? So we have 3 different people who are going to be receiving honorary degrees tonight. The first one is Paula Hartman. Paula, would you come up, please? So Paula is the person who is in charge of all of the books and making sure that the bookstore runs smoothly. In fact, as I put in my notes, that her job is herding cats while juggling eggs, right? Which is really the cats are the faculty in trying to get the book orders in place, and the eggs, of course, are trying to keep all of the everything going, which is sometimes very, very difficult to do. And because of her very important job that no one really sees, right? The college pretty much functions pretty correctly. We all end up with our books on the first day of classes, and if you have problems, she's there to figure them out. So the award that the faculty has asked to give her is called the Developer of Information. And so if I don't butcher it in what is it, language I'm speaking? Latin, thank you. See, I can't even remember that part, right? Then that would be the Liberator Notitiarum, right? The Developer of Information. Thank you. I think I flipped the page. Okay, the next one that we have to give is to a person who has been a fixture here at MCC. This is for Pele Wadalov. Would you please come up? So Pele, her official position has her working with the Health Occupations Office Associate. But Pele has done many more things here at MCC for a very long time. She's been here on staff for 38 years, is that what you told me? 38 and a half years, right? And prior to that, she was also a student here, so nearly 40 years that she's been a part of MCC. So absolutely is somebody that's going to be missed. Pele has been instrumental in creating and keeping our Veterans Program alive, including doing the Veterans Day celebrations every year. She's also one of the advisors for Phi Theta Kappa and has been a part of that organization since it began here 40 years ago. So she was a founding student in that organization, so she absolutely is going to be missed. We don't know what we're going to do without her. So the degree that she is receiving today is the Gatekeeper of the Nurses, and again in Latin that's Ostiarius Nitricum, right? Thank you. And the last one that we're going to give, I said I'm going to do my best to make her cry. So I'll try if I can. This is going to Robin Schaefer Lilienthal, who has been the provost and is running these ceremonies today. The award that we have asked to give to her is called the Builder of the Path. And I think that has a double meaning. for the people that are giving it to her. So first of all, like has already been said, she's been here nearly a quarter of a century, here at a part of Iowa Valley and a part of MCC. So her fingerprints are on everything, or I should say her footprints, as she's led us down paths in the directions that we've gone. So again, many of the programs and many of the opportunities and many of the successes that you as students are receiving is because of the efforts that she's put forward as a leader in our community. The other part about this builder of the path is that we have gone under a major remodel here on this campus and also down at Iowa Valley Grinnell, right? And fact is, there's been 2 major remodels, as I understand it, here at MCC, and both of those remodels were led by Robin, right? So the fact that we have such beautiful facilities where we have the library that's been remodeled and the spaces that you're sitting in today and the study hall at the end of the 500 hall, all of those areas, including the Hall of Care, come from Robin's vision and her overseeing that as we go forward, right? And so there's lots and lots of things that she's going to leave her mark on. And I haven't got her crying yet. But we do know that she's going to be very missed as we go through. So here's the degree for you, Robin. This is Builder of the Path, also known as Identificator VI. Identificator VI. Thank you.
I'm tougher than they look. All right, let's say congratulations to those who received special recognition this evening. Let's give all the honorees one more round of applause. And now I would like to invite Iowa Valley Community College District President Ann Hauser-Boyens to join me at the podium. Now, I'm going to give the graduates just a little instructions. I was at another graduation yesterday, and one of the things is that we're about to confer your degrees, by the way. Like, the good stuff is happening. So parents, get your cameras out. You know, we're ready to go. But we really want to congratulate you as you walk across the stage. So we'd love to shake your hand, but if you would prefer a fist bump, an elbow bump, a peace, a high five, we'll take your lead on whatever you'd like to do to congratulate you as you walk across the stage. So, will the candidates for Marshalltown Community College certificates, diplomas, Associate of Applied Science, Associate of Science, and Associate of Arts please rise? That is all of you. President Hauser-Boyens and Director Danielson, on behalf of Marshalltown Community College, I present to you these candidates who faculty and staff have certified as having satisfied all of the requirements for the degrees and diplomas that they are about to receive.
On behalf of the faculty and by the authority vested in me by the state of Iowa and by our board of directors, I confer upon each of you the appropriate diploma or degree with all rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
It is now my pleasure to present the members of the Marshalltown Community College graduating class of 2024. Graduates, you may be seated unless you're in the first row. And the ushers, please direct the first row to approach the stage.
Sarah Leanne Ashen. Michelle Elizabeth Sharp. Joseph Lee Sharp. Amalia Elizabeth Ramirez. Natasha Areli Manzano. Ma Nang U. Yukako Hori. Yuki Fujita. Cheyenne Lene Stanley. Janet Judith Torres. Karen Jasmine Sosa. Maria Guadalupe Sanchez. Yvonne Ramirez. Jessica Garcia. Laurel Ann Upa. Kaylee Jo Duden. Katie Hill. Kenley Goodnight. Madeline Jo Carsagen. Devin Riley Crosser. Tatum Rebecca Ridout. Kaylee Ellen White. Nikita McNamee. Jaylee Ray Panzagra. Kana Michelle Wigand. Emma Grace Dewey. Liliana E. Victor. Denise Sitlali Vega. Emma Joanne Coolers. Bianca Andrade. Caitlin Jo Brockmeyer. Ashley Marie Vallin. Heidi Spencer. Malia Burl Ann Sadler. Kennedy Marie Cedarberg. Olivia Jo Stoll. Kelsey Michelle Nablo Deschamps. Kirsten Vandekamp. Cassidy Jean Beckvar Lewis. Katie Elizabeth Pollock. Shelby Gilletland. Ana Claudia Perez Garces. Leslie Rangel. Yasmin Moran. Jacqueline Perez. Gabriela Michelle Hernandez Carranza. Marilyn Ko Walaka. Tekla Jeligat Ruto. Orlaida Asuncion Gethman. Logan Sean O'Neill. Faye Jep Courier Hendricks. Elaine Wangbe Dalier. Diana Matty Saki. Lexi Long. Brittany Christine Albert. Elise Roseland. Delijah Jean Johnson. Jesus Silva Enriquez. Carter Brown. Elizabeth M. Dracy. CJ Crisp. Grace A. Martin. Sydney Gale. Arlen Saldana. Leslie J. Perez. Jacqueline Calderon. Tia Brown. Ryan Anthony Flannery. Kieran David Stanfield. Brenda Woodsmall. Sierra Christiana Hope Colbert. Brita Reyes Cease. Kay Dewey Pa. Pa C. Alondra Patricia Mares. Carly M. Castillo. Alec Kwek Atem Aleyu. William Jacob Jarks. Edgar Teyes Ibarra. Sun Day. Jose Enrique Cisneros. Omar Medina. Jaher Monge. Carter M. Grego. Ryan Sin. Dawson Daniel Spiker. Lane Thor Schnathurst. Nicholas Ray Goforth. Kennedy Marie Bolivar. Desiree Lynn Baldasso. Mariah Rachel Grote. Ekin Tajerolo. Tara Campbell. Maya Lisa Lowe. Madison Christine Hushak. Alora Eileen Sheets. Gabrielle Erickson. Amber Lothers. Sydney Allison Sliceman. Lacey Ann Bellinger. Amaris Walker. Maria Maribel Salas. Alberto Hernandez. Giovanni Gomez. Bella Ray Green. Jocelyn Zond. Jacqueline Vargas Perez. Azucena Rodriguez Vargas. Adolfo Tellez. Corinne Renee Swanson. Sierra Christine Viverka. Willow Rosanna Force. Brianne Margaret Brown. Lucas Stickler. Brian James Messamaker. Colin Nash. Logan Gerald Hageman. Joshua Barber. Braden D. Weatherly. Kale R. Sandvik. Citlali Lara Perez. Dane Caleb Thompson. Chloe Nicole Chima. Theodora Hain. Addison May Holbert. Emma Jean T. Kayla Anna Garcia. Jacqueline Garcia Barajas. Colby Melissa Miller. Carly Jo Harmon. Sophie Denise Smolt. Abigail G. Dawson. Jackson J. Bowie. Matthew Thompson McKeon. Autumn Catherine Peterson. Blake Lee Wilson. Samuel David Mathieson. Mason Shear. Miranda Brewer. Nicole Andrade. Bianca Alicia Rodriguez Urbina. Stephanie Urieta. C.O. June Kim. Trevor Thomas Deering. Charles Adams. Aaron Debus. Alex Neri. Luisa Noronha. Maria Lechi. Marcus Vinicius Elias de Lima. Pedro Paulo Gomez Batista Rocha. Lucia Alvarez. Jacqueline Gomez Ortiz. Ángel Eduardo Monge Núñez. Alexis Anguiano. Alejandro Sánchez Chavez. Ethan Benjamin Zednicek. Paige Nicole Westlin. Peyton Elaine Peters. Avery Warbaran. Grace May Scott. Cami Lynn Otto. Hasuna Bagat. Marco Antonio Mesas Santoyo. Abraham Isaac Mesa. Cassidy Ford. Haley E. Reed. Taretus Malangao Farrell. Caleb Gill. Alexander Calvin Scales. Sophie Lila Valderes. Jana Valerie Capullo Bear. Kaylee Elizabeth Thomas. Joey John Talufson. Angus Matthew Olay. Yanalise Peña Turbi. Catherine Acosta. Angeles Betancourt. Oscar Ibarra Lemus. Julio Feria Muñez. Michael Burrell. Thomas Scott Chisick. Tyler Isaiah Burrows. Isnady De La Rosa.
I would like to take a moment to thank everyone who has played a role in making our commencement ceremony a success, and also to offer thanks to the families and friends who have supported their graduates. So graduates, take a minute to look around the audience and see if you can catch the eye of someone you love and tell them thank you. All right, faculty and staff, please join me in giving our faculty, staff, and students, and everyone here, let's congratulate our graduates. Okay, at the risk of embarrassing myself horribly, when I think it was close to my very first new student orientation here, marketing asked me to do a selfie, okay? We're gonna try to do a selfie, but I might fail. So would the graduates, faculty, and staff please stand? That was really lame considering we're almost done. Let's hear some fun. Woo! Now, graduates, you may move your tassels from the right to the left. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the 2024 graduates of Marshalltown Community College. So I have to give you some recessional instructions. So we'll proceed first out with the stage dignitaries, followed by faculty and staff, and then graduates. Friends and families, this is kind of important, okay? It gets really congested out in our lobby, so what we need you to do is to remain seated until all the graduates have exited the room, and then our ushers will help you exit. This side of the arena will go out those doors. The back and this side will go out the doors through Tiger Hall, and that'll help keep things from being congested. So you'll be able to find your graduates. We absolutely promise those. So, to our new alumni, from all of us here at MCC and Iowa Valley Grinnell, we wish you the best. This concludes our ceremony. Thank you very much. Please prepare for the recessional.